What is up, guys, and welcome back once again to another episode of the Ebby GP series here on F125 MyTeam. Now, you might have been able to tell from the thumbnail and the title that we are not here for round number 3 of Season 2 at Bahrain. Instead, we're going to be going to Monaco. The reason for this is I made a bit of a boo-boo. So, at the time of recording this, I just come back from a 3-month hiatus at work for real-world requirements, and I went away and I bought myself a new PC while I was away. So I set it all up when I got back, and somewhere in the process of transitioning from my old PC to my new PC, the footage for Bahrain and Jeddah got lost. I don't know where it went. There's no way of me recovering it. Unfortunately, it is gone. It is no more. It is in the ether, guys. And yeah, unfortunately, it means that I can't show you those 2 races. Now, what I can tell you is, with the results on screen at the minute, we did finish both races. We did not score any points. We were struggling at the back. As you can see there. Now, the reason for this, guys, is actually on screen in front of you as well. Now, I didn't realize it at the time of actually recording this episode, but I've kind of realized it closer to the time of me recording this voiceover, is that the R&D there for the top teams, you can see they have plateaued out, and that's because they have maxed out. That is the fastest the AI gets. If you remember back to like episode 1, we set them on increased R&D resources to try and make it more interesting, because historically, you know, you get right up to the front by the end of season 1 and it just gets boring, right? I tried to nerf that a little bit, and unfortunately went too far in the opposite direction. So the AI are fully maxed out on their performance, whereas we are still plugging away. As a result, yeah, that is why the AI have been so OP in the last like 7 or 8 episodes. It is what it is. We're just going to have to sit and hope for reg changes to redress that balance. I've nerfed the AI in terms of R&D points, so they can't just build up stockpiles, but unfortunately, that's where we find ourselves. So there's nothing really left to do, guys, except for go towards the race. So what we're going to do now is we're going to select Juan Manuel Correa, and I'm going to hand you over to past me to see how this round went. So enjoy.
It's the jewel in the crown. Simply put, there is nowhere quite like Monaco, and it's all about finding your groove from the beginning of the very first practice session, here at the tightest and twistiest circuit of them all.
If you ever do TTS redeems, there should be Mark's voice. Oh no, I can't have him on 2 channels. That's just torture. That'd be absolute Markception. Ah, it's already raining. Who booked the weather for this one? Who's seen me off?
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
I still got to relearn how to drive, especially for this track, but we'll go for it.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
All right, P6 as well, guys. This is good news. We're potentially on for a good weekend here if we can keep this pace and refine it. As long as I don't plow the car into every single barrier in Monaco, then we could walk away with a point or 2, I reckon. All right, here we go. Being super nice to the tyres at the minute, except for that little wheel spin there. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Wheel spin, losing traction. Yeah, I think I'm just being a bit too greedy with the throttle. There's a lot of bumps on the track as well, which cause loss of traction anyway. Can I cheese it? I can.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
You know what? I know it's a cheese factor, but I don't care. We're getting the resource points. We need them. This car is an absolute bus. Well, we don't get all the practice program points. We kind of scuffed our one and only attempt. It is what it is.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Thanks, Crofty. P7. We'll take that. P7. That's good. But yeah, no, P7. That's a good 6 places up for where we were the other 2 practice sessions. That's practice quali on a pretty scuffed lap, I might add. So if we hook a good lap up in qualifying, we could be right up at the pointy end, guys. This could work for us.
Now, if you ask anyone who's raced here, they'll tell you, nowhere in the world is more important to get a high qualifying position than here on the windy, chicaney, challenging streets of Monaco. We're about to set the grid for tomorrow's race, but potentially for the end of the race too. So welcome along, everyone, to the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying.
Here he is. Oh, Juan Manuel. Let's go. Lock up there is not ideal. Should help us limit the wheel spin a little bit. There we go. And now we blast the battery. Come on. Bad corner there. Not too bad. Oh, let's go.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Oh, P14. Okay, so we're on the safe side right now, but we are going to have to go again.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
So we're going to take it back to the pits. We're going to get the car repaired after that brush with the barriers. We're going to take a new set of soft tyres, and we're going to go again. Here we go. Lockup's not good. Alright, we make it work though. Alright, we got it.
We've dropped to P15.
P7, that is much, much safer. I think we're safe into Q2, guys. P8, there we go. We are through. Where is our teammate? Gabriel. You know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. He's P18. So he's got a few cars behind him, but he is down at the back. Marty and Alonso, though. He's in a Spanish sandwich. Alonso really not doing well there in that Aston. Same with Lance Stroll. But Lance Stroll on the right side of that cutoff then. All right, here we go. Attempt number 1 for Q2. Let's go. Bit of damage. We're good, we're good. Let's keep pushing. This is our benchmark lap, so we're good with a little bit of scuff. Oh, not good, not good. Quite a bit of scuff in that lap. P13, not ideal. We are in the drop zone. Much better through turn 1. You love to see it. Right, remember, 7/10 is what we're trying to aim to improve by.
2 minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here or we're out of qualifying. Come
Cheers,
on.
Mark. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Ah, no! P8 for now. That's not gonna last. I think we screwed it right at the end there, boys. I think we broke it. Let's see if I can save battery and fuel. We may be able to get another... No, we don't have enough time to go around. God damn it! I think we're out in Q2. All right, let's go. I think we get... Yeah, we get another lap, guys. We get another bite at this. Well... we had another lap at it.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling that loss of downforce. Yeah, no, we're scuffed. God damn it. Well, to be honest with you...
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
I guess, to be honest, we kind of leave it like that. That's the end of qualifying, guys. That is the end of qualifying. I mean, you never know. Tactical red flag might mean that we're in P10, maybe? I don't know. Rosberged it, exactly. Let's have a look, see. 12th. We wouldn't have made it through anyway. It is what it is. P12, there's still a potential for us to get points.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of 19 corners, and don't expect to see much overtaking here today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session.
Never know, we might get lucky. There might be some
Max Verstappen
penalties.
starts from pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2.
Okay.
As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Antonelli, Leclerc, Aiden Jackson, and Norris, Piastri, Hamilton, Sainz, and Alex Albon, Lawson, Correa, Esteban Ocon, and Behrman, Bortoletto, Pepe Marti, Nico Hulkenberg, and Paul Aron, Hadja, Doohan, Stroll, and Fernando Alonso rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. Well, we celebrated their first appearance on the grid. Let's look back now at what has been a really good first season for our new team.
Yeah, they've made it through the entire season in Formula 1, Crofty. No mean feat at all. And they've learnt a lot this season. They can take that knowledge into next year to hopefully have an even better season.
Not if I've got anything to say about it.
Okay, you know this, but this track needs a lot of downforce, and as such, we're not going to have quite the same top speed as at other circuits. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more powerful. So try to make the most of it in the race and quali if you can.
In quali? Mark! What day is it in your head? It's the race, my guy. Oh, Mark never disappoints. Mark, radio, less radio, please, pal. Yeah, go till you stop and then give us less than that. I want negative talking from Mark. Mark reimburses you for time spent talking. Exactly. We'll take it out of his salary. Basically pay him in sandwiches anyway, so it's all good. We don't have a budget here at Ebby Motorsport. Let's see what everyone else is on. Let's see. Race director. Everyone else is on hards. Okay. We'll see if we can build a gap. Because the main our main Achilles heel is going to be coming out of the pits into traffic. So we're gonna have to give it some thought during the race. That being said, it could be a very short race for us. I don't know. What's fuel is flat fuel. We should be good. Start race. Let's go, guys. Committed. Right in the middle of the field. You would humbly one stop. We can't. It's Monaco. It's mandatory two stop.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts.
39 laps at Monaco. 4 months away before I do this. What could go wrong? We're about to find out in a couple of seconds' time. Alright, we get through turn 1, and we make a place. Hell yeah. I mean, it'd be rude not to, right? Excuse me. Come off
There's a new
it.
strategy available on the MFD.
We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep... okay. I can't believe we did that. We're gonna keep going, and we're gonna try and build the gap a little bit. Oh, I can't do this, man. Nah. Alright, we're boxing. We're getting one of our stops out of the way. This is fine. This is going to let us switch into a... It's a nightmare start. This is gonna switch us into a pretty ballsy one stop, really. Come on, come on, come on. Go,
Right,
go.
let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Right, well, Albon, for some reason, also got damaged, so, yeah. We got company.
Now use DRS. DRS now available.
So Albon took through 2 sets of hards. Interesting. So he's only got 1 set of mediums, but he's on a new set of hards. Alright, the good thing is we only have to do 1 stop now, whereas the rest of the field should, if they've patched it, only have to do 2. Oh, we are gaining time on those ahead, which is good.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
I still wouldn't count us out of the running for some points here, guys. There's a long race ahead of us. Plenty of time to recover. Let's go.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Let's recover some battery. We are slowly pulling ourselves back into it.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 9.7 seconds.
We've already halved the deficit from the end of lap 1. Alright, aim to pit maybe around lap 15, 16, I'd say. Albon is following us, though. Jesus. Thought I'd have gapped him by now, but apparently not. Ebby is so obsessed with me. Exactly. Exactly. I get it, though. I do serve fresh vibes daily. I'm just over here slaying. That's all it is. Oh, come on. Big loss of the back end there. Christ. Yeah, these rear tyres are struggling now, though.
The car behind's gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Well done, dickhead. I might have pushed him off there, my bad. I'm gonna have to lean on the front tyres a little bit more under braking. Jesus fucking Christ.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Who thought of Monaco first race backwards smart? I wish it was a different track. I really do. Yeah, we are really dropping away now. To put it into perspective, if we hadn't have had that issue with signs on lap 1, we'd have been boxing for fresh tyres right about now. This wouldn't have been a problem. Would have been up in the points, fighting for it. And would have been great. Would have been fine. We had a funny 5 minutes. Let's get back into a rhythm. Jesus Christ, man. The rears on this thing. It's because of the brake bias, isn't it? Alright, tyres feel like they're coming back to me a little bit. Kind of. So I think they've just gone through a bit of a phase. Dyed their hair black. You know, combed it over. Thought that no one understood them. Listened to a lot of My Chemical Romance. That was me. All me. The worst skill issue. I'll get you a frontal lobe for Christmas. Nah, it's all good.
Okay, Gabrielle's in the pits. Gabrielle is in the pits now.
How else would I get the content?
It's cold. Let black off and cloudy and cool.
Damn it! I'm driving, Keo! I'll get some water in the pits. I will hydrate in the pits.
ERS
He
is
will not
low,
have the drink.
ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
Worst timing for a lockup. They're on another set of hards. That does confirm that they do have another stop to make, though. So this is roughly where we actually are on track.
Window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
P15's not horrific after a couple of whoopsies. Alright, 23 laps to go. We've just done 16. We'll look to box next lap. Hards are going to be very warm by the end, but I think it's the right call to start looking to box now.
The car behind's tyres are in a much better condition than yours. We'll need to keep an eye on their times. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.4 seconds.
Now we're going to go on the hards, and then if there's a late safety car, we're going to put the mediums from the first stint back on, because they are still fresh. Unlike the rears on this car right now, which are anything but. Might have waited a lap too long to pit, I don't know, guys. Nice and clean on entry. Come on.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound.
Oh no, let's not get lapped, come on. If I get lapped, that's pretty much race over.
Blue flag.
Come on. I'm going to try and stick it out to the end of the lap before we let him through. Or not.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them pass when you can.
Fuck's sake, go on. This is not ideal. Oh. Are you fucking serious? Nah, come on, man. I could not have made that clearer for him. Look at this. And then he just parks it. Oh, Christ. Osama, I think that's Osama bin Russell wrecking other people's races. Oh, that's pissed me off, that. Goddamn AI. Right, are we, yeah, we're up to temps.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
We do have a bit of front wing damage. Phenomenal. Hurry up, then. Go on. Yeah, we've been absolutely bummed by those blue flags. We're going to be competing for last place here, guys. Because everyone else ahead of us is still a pit stop ahead. We definitely should. If we'd have boxed a lap earlier, we'd have been out a couple of seconds ahead of those guys, and we probably wouldn't have had to have let them through. If I don't finish last this race, I'll consider that some form of redemption. I definitely think points are off the table now. Massive shame. Alright, we are gaining massively on those ahead of us, which is good. So we're going to have a pretty substantial undercut. No! Come off it! Ah, that's more wing damage. That's Hulkenberg ahead, being held up by a a car that's a lap ahead. So this is good news for us. Right, we've got cars ahead of us pitting. This is good. These are all for position. Alright, Verstappen's coming up on us again. Fantastic.
Flag.
I'm going to try and be a bit more tactical with how we let him through this time. Alright, we're going to go wide. Harass Kaz, let him through. Come on. There we go. Lost minimal time there.
Coming in for his stop now.
Alright, P15. There's still cars ahead of us to pit. Can maybe try and sneak Behrman here if he gets held up by Nico too much. Go on then. Oh, we're not doing this. Right, that's Hulk into the pits, that's fine.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them pass when you can.
These blue flags, man.
Teammate behind, 5.4 seconds.
Making everything so much more stressful than they need to be. Come on, then. And these blue flags have made me piss away a 5-second lead that I had on these guys. That's how much I've been shafted by them.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Cool, rain's not going to hit this race then. There's only 4 laps left after... Well, there's only 3 laps left after this one because we're a lap down. Whoa, nearly died. Back out, back out. Mine. that was so dirty. Oh my god.
The bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse, please.
Right, I mean, Marty's also driving a bit dirty there. Wait, what? Man's lost his fucking wing. Let me just... Yeah, so he's just sent a lunge into Raskas. I did kind of turn in there, though. Right. I've left him room. He's just driven into the barrier all on his own. I'm sorry, that's not on me. I easily left room there. Into Raskas, yeah, alright, kind of bad from me, because, you know, I kind of turned in, but at the same time, he sent a lunge. Into the final corner, I made sure there was room there. It would have been close, but there was room. It's basically the end of the race, though. Max Verstappen wins by a landslide. I think that's George Russell behind him, and then I'm going to assume Charles Leclerc in P3. In the end, pretty diabolical race from us, I can't lie. You got to wonder what could have been, though, if we hadn't have had that lap 1 incident with Sainz. To be honest with you, in a normal racing lap, that would have been fine.
The side pods have taken damage. You might start to pick up a little bit extra drag.
Cheers, Mark. Race is over, though, buddy.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Yeah, that final, that first lap, I just underestimated how slow they go through the Lowe's hairpin. When they're on the first lap, when they're all bunched up like that. I should really have anticipated it, considering how slow.
Victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
Yeah, considering how slow they go on the formation lap.
To use the boring word, not quite yet, but I don't know how the others will be feeling at this stage in the championship, because they've got that dominance on their side. Clearly, they'll be looking at the championship now.
It is what it is.
It's what they've all been racing towards. Waiting for them high above the pit lane is our podium. And for the lucky 3, it's time to stand on it. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen.
Fair play to Max then. Obviously, he's not in the best car on the grid according to the performance chart. Obviously, we know we should probably take that with a pinch of salt. But definitely the best driver on track today, because he was an absolute country mile ahead. George Russell was really close to him at one point, but then decided to slam his anchors on when he was overtaking us under blue flags. I think we lost at least 10 to 15 seconds in the race because of those blue flags. It was painful. We should absolutely have pitted a lap earlier. I think we would have avoided a lot more of the pain. But hey, you live and you learn, right? But yeah, no. Should have definitely anticipated them going so slowly into the hairpin on lap 1, because it was it was lap 1. They were all bunched up, and that ultimately was what undid our race. It was over before it really began.
That was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula 1. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula 1 action very soon.
Liam Lawson then outdoes Alex Albon for some points in P10. But yeah, let's have a look at see what the standings look like then after this. Right, so the driver standings, Max ekes even further ahead in the championship standings. No shock there. Charles Leclerc stays ahead of George Russell. George, I think, has outdone Lando, potentially. He's outdone a couple of people. Oscar Piastri gets ahead of Lewis Hamilton as well. But onto the constructors. VCarb now have a point to their name. Alpine, I think, still have their 2. So we are starting to get left behind. This is not good for us. We really need to get our shit together and try to get a couple of points on the board. Otherwise, the board is not going to be very happy with us come the end of the season. Well, there you go, guys. Another race of a little bit questionable standards, shall we say, on my part, unfortunately. I'm just having to do whatever I can to try and keep this AI behind. I don't race real people like that, I promise you that now. But yeah, unfortunately, we are having to just use everything at our disposal to keep the playing field somewhat level. Another pointless finish for us, unfortunately, today. It is what it is. But yeah, we do still get some fan rating out of it and all that. But yeah, guys, do leave your thoughts in the comment section below, because that is the end of the episode. Let me know, if I'm being too harsh on the AI, or if I could be doing something different. Do leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the series so far. And yeah, I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.